The US president-elect has vowed to bring Kyiv and Moscow to the negotiating table, at one point claiming he could end the war within a day.
This is the time for the world to listen.
There's an opportunity for me to make an impact.
Balance disorders are one of the symptoms of multiple sclerosis, a greatly misunderstood disease with all too visible effects. Fondation France Sclérose en Plaques, together to cure.
This is a new era for Europeans, an era of interconnection, where geopolitics and economy are inseparable.
We can reach our climate targets. All the countries should believe that this is achievable.
Innovation meets disruption, and uncertainty meets never-ending opportunities.
The most brilliant minds in business.
From the Eurozone's diverse economies to its emerging startups.
Station F is the world's biggest startup campus based in central Paris.
Get the latest news and analysis on Europe's economy, business, and markets. See the big picture.
Thanks for being on the show.
EURONEWS Business.
EURONEWS is your media of record in Europe. A European newsroom at the heart of the continent's concerns. Independent knowledge available on TV, online and on your mobile app. With a unique pan-European perspective for a better understanding of today's and tomorrow's issues. And a selection of original programmes and podcasts for a unique outlook on the world. EURONEWS, Europe's news leader.
EURONEWS. The headlines.
Negotiators are meeting in Doha to finalize the details of a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas.
Lebanon's President Joseph Aoun names head of the International Court of Justice Nawaf Salam as the country's new prime minister. Biden says his government prevented Putin from achieving his Ukraine objectives as he reflects on his administration's foreign policy.
NATO's top leader says the current 2% GDP members are contributing is not enough to keep the alliance safe.
Fake news about the Magdeburg attack continues to spread online. Weeks after a car was rammed into a Christmas market, are correctly informed before they cast their votes.
Euronews. Stay connected to Europe.
From its vast landscapes to its fashion industry, can better embrace sustainability and cultural authenticity.
Hungary, a country over 1,000 years old, located in the heart of Europe. We Hungarians have a wealth of experience. That is why we understand the true value of family. Many of us think the EU should focus more on providing support to families with children. The Hungarian presidency of the EU Council is working toward this goal. Make Europe great again.
From the Eurozone's diverse economies to its emerging startups, get the latest news and analysis on Europe's economy, business, and markets. See the big picture. EuroNews Business.
You might not think you're a litterer, but cigarette butts are rubbish. Bin your butts.
Introducing the biggest pan-European newsroom, based in major European capitals.
Budapest, Berlin, Madrid, Lisboa, Roma.
Connecting the dots to the heart of the European institutions. For a true European perspective.
Merci de répondre à nos questions. Merci à vous.
Thank you, President Metsola.
Thank you so much for speaking to Euronews.
With a unique multilingual offering.
EURONEWS. A leading source of information. Available in more than 400 million TV homes worldwide. With a vibrant and engaged community.
EuroNews is leading the debate. With key decision makers and European leaders.
We're just listening to the group leaders who are making a statement now.
An independent analysis on European affairs and rule-making process.
To find out what these institutions really mean for our daily lives.
EuroNews, Europe's news leader.
Your next news bulletin on EuroNews is coming up in under 2 minutes.
Zasypujemy chłopa. Słuchajcie, na plaży się zawsze... Godzina 45 minut, może. Płynie? Dobra, musimy zrobić... Płynie ciasto.
EURONEWS. The news.
Negotiators are meeting in Doha to finalize the details of a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas.
Lebanon's President Joseph Aoun names head of the International Court of Justice Nawaf Salam as the country's new prime minister.
NATO's top leader says the current 2% GDP members are contributing is not enough to keep the alliance safe.
A ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas
and several state officials. But doubts remain about the probe's independence.
Embark on a tour of the European Union with Smart Regions to discover flagship projects boasting regions across Europe. Learn how initiatives are improving lives and hear from the people who are part of the change. See how reducing regional disparities brings real benefits to communities across the EU. Visit the regions where EU projects have tangible impacts on people's lives with Smart Regions on EURONEWS and EURONEWS.com.
Catch up on the stories that matter in European politics. Straight in your inbox. Sign up on euronews.com/newsletters. The Briefing, our weekly newsletter on European politics.
Motor disorders are one of the symptoms of multiple sclerosis, a greatly misunderstood disease with all too visible effects. Fondation France Sclérose en Plaques, together to cure.
It draws from our lives, experiences, and creative inspirations. The immortality of ideas resonating through people across centuries. The arts, lifestyle, design, food and drink. This is culture. Euronews Culture. Spark your senses, wake your wonder. Get inspired on euronews.com/culture.
EuroNews. The news.
US President
Shelf life of fruit and vegetables.
independence.
EURONEWS podcast.
Discover EURONEWS original podcasts.
Radio Schumann, EURONEWS daily podcast on European affairs.
Explore the impact of new technologies on our lives.
We plunge into the issues making waves on our blue planet.
Unafraid to predict the future with business and tech visionaries.
Stay tuned to EURONEWS podcasts. Find the one for you.
Balance disorders are one of the symptoms of multiple sclerosis, a greatly misunderstood disease with all too visible effects. Fondation France Sclérose en Plaques, together to cure.
It draws from our lives, experiences, and creative inspirations. The arts, lifestyle, design, food, and drink. This is culture. EURONEWS Culture. Spark your senses, wake your wonder.
What can the EU do for its citizens? In European Stories, we travel the continent. To find out about people's daily lives, challenges, and successes. Learn what they expect of the Union. European Stories, every Wednesday quarter to 8 p.m. on EURONEWS.
EURONEWS. The news.
Negotiators are meeting in Doha to finalize the details of a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas.
Biden says his government prevented Putin from achieving his Ukraine objectives as he reflects on his administration's foreign policy.
A ceasefire deal between Israel
the negotiating table, at one point claiming he could end the war within a day.
Wow, ganz schön was los hier. Überall in Europa werden derzeit Batteriefabriken für Elektroautos gebaut. Um den Klimawandel zu stoppen, sollten keine fossilen Energieträger mehr verbrannt werden. Da sind sich die Wissenschaftler einig. Die Zukunft gehört dem Elektroauto.
Das Kohlendioxid aus den Abgasen bleibt in der Atmosphäre und verstärkt so den Treibhauseffekt. Die Erde heizt sich immer weiter auf. Deshalb dürfen ab 2035 in der Europäischen Union keine Neuwagen mit Verbrennungsmotor mehr verkauft werden, auch wenn die Verbrennerlobby immer noch versucht, diese Entscheidung zu kippen, bislang erfolglos. Bald kommen die Elektroautos, doch viele Millionen Elektroautos benötigen viele Millionen große Batterien. Bislang wird der Weltmarkt für Batterien von China dominiert. Um eine völlige Abhängigkeit von China zu vermeiden, versucht Europa, seine Batterieproduktion massiv auszubauen. Überall auf dem Kontinent entstehen gigantische Fabriken. Bis 2030 könnte es in Europa eine Produktionskapazität von 1,7 Terawattstunden geben. Damit könnte man 68 Milliarden Brotscheiben toasten oder 2 Millionen Jahre lang nonstop EURONEWS sehen. Seit 2024 gilt in allen Mitgliedstaaten der EU die neue Batterieverordnung. Ziel ist eine echte Kreislaufwirtschaft. Immer mehr wertvolle Rohstoffe werden aus den alten Batterien herausgeholt und wiederverwertet. 2027 bekommen Batterien einen QR-Code. Dieser digitale Batteriepass informiert über wiederverwertbare kritische Rohstoffe. Mit über 2 Milliarden Euro Subventionen bemüht sich vor allem Ungarn, Batteriefabriken ins Land zu holen.
Ungarn rollt China den roten Teppich aus. Chinesische Elektroautos und chinesische Batterien werden bald hier in Ungarn produziert. Geopolitisch könnte das eine riskante Strategie sein.
Discover a world of inspiring stories.
I see music as a way to change the world.
Created by EURONEWS' finest storytellers.
I'm in the heights of Gabalang.
Telling stories of people of our world.
Where little stories can make history.
Our world is unique.
So are the EURONEWS original series.
I targeted just to live my dreams and follow my passion.
Stream online at euronews.com and on the EURONEWS mobile app.
Сюди не приходила передача, а сюди він почне розвертатися сюди і виводити.
EURONEWS. The news.
A ceasefire deal between Israel
next news bulletin on EuroNews is coming up in under 2 minutes. EuroNews. The news.
Negotiators are meeting in Doha to finalize the details of a ceasefire deal between Israel and Hamas. Freezing temperatures have brought heavy snow to the mountainous areas of southeastern Europe.
Out on animals and farms in the outbreak vicinity. Officials say the primary goal is to ensure the containment of the disease.
The Europe Conversation, where political leaders and civil society